Leslie Bibb's character in The White Lotus Season 3 has certainly created an uphill battle with her friends, Laurie and Jacqueline, after bringing up politics during their girls' trip. Bibb's character, Kate Bow, is cut from the same cloth as her old pals, Laurie Duffy, Carrie Coon, and Jacqueline Lemon, Michelle Monaghan, who all grew up together but have gone separate ways in their adult lives. The point of their trip to the White Lotus Resort in Thailand is to catch up and celebrate their friendship, although they all indulge in gossiping behind each other's backs when one isn't nearby. The wine-induced gossip began at the very beginning of The White Lotus Season 3, Episode 2, during which Kate and Jacqueline, who is a famous television personality, began quietly discussing Laurie's divorce and her rebellious daughter, Ellie. Gossiping about each other appears to be a favorite pastime for these three, as Kate and Laurie later talk about Jacqueline being a narcissist and having cosmetic work done in the same episode, revealing a palpable air of jealousy. More background information is revealed about Kate during The White Lotus Season 3, Episode 3 as she discusses her home life in Austin, Texas. Bringing up Kate's political and cultural differences from Laurie and Jacqueline was a recipe for disaster. The Independent, Kate is outnumbered 2-1 against the liberal Laurie and Jacqueline. Kate, Leslie Bibb, looking thoughtful in The White Lotus Season 3 EP3. Image via Max. The White Lotus Season 3, Episode 3 shows the first signs of open conflict between Laurie, Kate, and Jacqueline. After Laurie receives an energetic treatment from Valentin, one of the staff members at the White Lotus Thai Resort, Jacqueline wants the details while Kate admits she's not into that type of New Age stuff, calling it witchy. Jacqueline then offers her opinion of Christianity being made for men, which offends Kate because she regularly goes to church. Jacqueline, who has liberal stances as a celebrity in LA, and Laurie, a liberal New Yorker, see this as a red flag. Kate's church talk expands into her political views as Jacqueline unfairly classifies the people Kate goes to church with a bunch of Texans who voted for Donald Trump. Laurie and Jacqueline are genuinely concerned about the prospect of Kate being a Republican, which Kate, somewhat unconvincingly, denies. Kate says that her wealthy husband, Dave, is a Republican, and deflects the question about whether she voted for Trump, asking, "Are we going to talk about Trump tonight?" While some friend groups may be able to overlook political and religious differences, these gossip girls are too judgmental to let them slide. Kate was the last one to be left out of secret gossiping sessions in The White Lotus Season 3. She was due to be ridiculed in this toxic friendship dynamic. Jacqueline, Michelle Monaghan, and Laurie, Carrie Coon, gossiping in The White Lotus Season 3 EP3. Image via Max. Kate led the gossiping front in the first 2 episodes of The White Lotus Season 3, opening the door to trash on Laurie to Jacqueline at the beginning of Episode 2 and receiving Laurie's criticism of Jacqueline later on in that episode. Kate was certainly due to become the target of Jacqueline and Laurie's gossip, which unfortunately seems to be the most effective way for this dysfunctional trio to bond. Fully aware of what is happening, Kate eavesdrops on Laurie and Jacqueline's criticism of her, which takes aim at her impressionable personality, lack of core values, and conservative support. Jacqueline and Laurie's late-night discussion about Kate's political and cultural differences evens the playing field on the gossiping front. All three suspect that the other two are engaging in the same behaviors they participate in, which should make for some catty tension in The White Lotus Season 3, Episode 4, and beyond. Kate's revealed conservatism, however, seems to have affected Jacqueline more than anything that Laurie has done, which could inspire her to favor Laurie over Kate. The series does a great job of exemplifying just how pervasive and divisive these subjects are in the modern US landscape. The White Lotus Season 3, Episode 4 has to finally include a bigger blow-up for Kate, Laurie and Jacqueline. The tension between these frenemies is leading to an explosive confrontation. Now that they've all talked about each other condescendingly behind each other's backs, some sort of bigger, and messier, confrontation is bound to happen in The White Lotus Season 3, Episode 4. It will be interesting to see just how far these friends will go to maintain their images and what exactly will force them to finally be real with each other, something that they apparently have never done before. While the circumstances of their dynamic are unfortunate, Kate, Laurie, and Jacqueline are on a collision course for a massive blowout, even if that leads to reparation of their relationship. There are clearly many things that need to get off their chests, although Jacqueline may be the least receptive to the confrontation, considering her celebrity status. Eventually, true colors will be revealed between these frenemies in The White Lotus Season 3.